Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Like many of you, I'm a believer in a long-term XRP holder. This coming from Vandal. Black Swan Capitalist here on Twitter. After over 6 years of being suppressed based on technical analysis and the amount of liquidity that will enter this market, I believe the current bull cycle could push XRP to new all-time highs. And, I share this same sentiment, I do think, because this was a bit of a crap show back in 2020 and 2021 when we were mired in the XRP SEC lawsuit. We did not see new all-time highs. But guys, this today is now different. So he's saying new all-time highs and not even taking into account utility. However, crypto investors should diversify their portfolios during these 4-year bull runs to take advantage of these incredible gains. And I'm no different. This is why I started the Patreon. You can find out more information on what I'm doing at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if that's something you're interested in. Relying solely on one asset is silly if you are in this space to make money during the bull cycles, because it might take longer to play out than you expected. And the question is, how long are you willing to wait and miss out on other opportunities that can also make you a lot of money? It's dangerous to believe something will happen only for it not to materialize in your time frame. Don't be stupid. There are so many cryptos out there that are also undervalued that have tremendous utility for various sectors and will perform very well this cycle. I'm very optimistic about XRP, and it makes up a large portion of my portfolio, but not just XRP. And so it sounds like Vandal and I are like two peas in a pod here. I feel like we share, a lot of similarities with what I do believe too, with regards to, my trading strategy this bull run. And again, for those of you guys interested, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if you want some insight on what I'm doing. Positive news, guys, within the last week, we actually are seeing more inflows into XRP, despite the fact that Bitcoin and Ethereum have seen outflows. Check that out. This one courtesy of Chad Steingraber here. Significant outflows for the first week of September, matching the largest recorded outflow set in March of this year. This negative sentiment was driven by stronger than expected macroeconomic data from the previous week, which increased the likelihood of a 25 basis point interest rate cut by the U.S. Federal Reserve. So we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum down $643 and $98.1 million respectively. But guys, take a look at this. XRP $1 million in inflows, matching other cryptocurrencies. Solana was at $6.2 million and multi-assets $3.4 million. Litecoin only at 700,000, and Bitcoin shorts. I mean, people were, deciding last week to short Bitcoin, thinking it would go even further down. Luckily for us, we have seen a bit of an uptick for the King crypto. Right now, as of the time of this recording, we are seeing Bitcoin come up a little bit. I mean, it has been retracing, but it is still over $57,000. So that is positive. I mean, we do have still a lot of work to do. I know this has just been, it's been feeling like forever where we've seen this, this retracement, this reaccumulation zone for the King crypto. It has been, taking a toll on other cryptocurrencies in the space too. We are seeing the altcoin market. It was down about 31% now, down about 29.2 since the time of this recording. So we have seen a bit of an increase for altcoins. Ultimately, though, guys, it's going to be about Bitcoin to bring the market higher. Now, some people also notice this and have been wondering, this courtesy of Brett here on Twitter. Binance XRP Reserves have now plummeted to $2.78 billion. So what has happened here? The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, has released its latest proof of reserves report, and it contains some interesting and unexpected data. According to the 22nd monthly report, with a snapshot on September the 1st, the Bitcoin assets of Binance users are 605,000. That is down about 1.27%. And Ethereum assets are at roughly 4.486 million. So that is down over 4.5% too. Meanwhile, the users' USDT assets are 22.11 billion. That is up by almost 4.5%. So it sounds as though, people are selling out, accumulating USDT in order to get into some of these trades, probably waiting for the market to start rallying. Although, that is not, that's not really the time to be doing this. Or if you are sitting on USDT, you probably should be thinking about getting into your positions pretty soon. I don't think a lot of us were assuming that we would see this downward channel for so long. I mean, it has been about 6 months now. It is the longest in history. Nevertheless, I do think this is why we're seeing, a lot of the cryptocurrency stockpile on these exchanges. And I mean, this is just Binance. I'm sure a lot of them are the same. XRP was down 174.89 million coins, less than in August. So we're seeing this for many different cryptocurrencies, but guys, I think this is basically just a sign of the times. Nevertheless, wanted to thank Brett for posting that. There are some interesting developments that I wanted to share with you guys with regards to the BRICS countries. Now, Saudi Arabia's shift to settling oil transactions in Yuan instead of the US dollar is a game changer. This coming from Gold Telegraph here. Guys, I happen to see this. This is going to play an integral role in how a lot of these major countries are going to be doing business in the future. So this is just the headline here. Saudi Arabian officials expressed their willingness to accept the Chinese yuan as payment ahead of Premier Li Qiang's visit to the kingdom on September the 9th, as Saudi seeks to deepen its ties with China to help its economy diversify from oil. In an interview from Hong Kong, the Saudi Minister of Industry and Mineral Resources said that the kingdom is open to new ideas and would not try to mix politics with commerce. So we are already starting to see, these BRICS countries, this is not the first instance of this, but these BRICS countries looking to move to different methods of payment. The other day, we talked a little bit about that BRICS currency, how it's going to be essentially 60% gold, 40% fiat, or was it the other way around? 40% gold, 60% fiat. Regardless, there's a new currency that's on the rise, and BRICS countries are likely going to use this exclusively. So, it is interesting to see this development over the years. And I remember when the BRICS nations were still just the five: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Chad Steingraber here giving us the full list below. So this October, the BRICS are going to be going into another meeting. And so Saudi Arabia weighs BRICS membership as Crown Prince is invited to October summit. So I just wanted to clarify something. Saudi Arabia, not currently in BRICS, but guys, they are looking for membership. Take a look at this. The countries that are already officially in, so the original five, plus Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the UAE. Officially invited to join, guys, Saudi Arabia. They are going to be a key player in this. And guys, take a look at the countries that have already applied for membership: Algeria, Azerbaijan, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, Malaysia, Pakistan, Palestine, Senegal, Thailand, Turkey, Venezuela, Yemen, and Zimbabwe. And then the countries that have expressed interest in joining BRICS, and that list is even longer: Angola, Cameroon, the Central African Republic, DR of the Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, South Sudan, a lot of African countries here. Sudan, Tunisia, Uganda, Colombia, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Peru, Afghanistan, Indonesia, Iraq, Laos, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Syria, and Vietnam. So many of these countries have expressed interest, and if a lot of these countries do eventually gain membership, that is going to be a game changer, I think. I think a lot of these countries, too, they don't want to rely on the US dollar, as we're seeing now with Saudi Arabia. And so I don't know what we are to expect moving forward. Anyway, wanted to thank Chad Steingraber there. Of course, the Gold Telegraph, Brett, and Vandal just for posting those articles. Guys, I also happen to see this. Ripple partner BBVA has now launched a third crypto offering alongside AI-driven innovation. So BBVA, if you guys remember here, they did partner up with Medico's Harmonized platform for crypto custody. So they're already using this Ripple sister company here. According to TechFlow, BBVA Switzerland, the Swiss branch of one of the largest banks in Spain, announced that it will use the harmonized platform of Medico, a technology company under Ripple, to conduct crypto custody business with institutional investors. Need I remind you, too, also back from 2017, BBVA did complete their first real-time international money transfer between Europe and Mexico using RippleNet technology. And this was directly from BBVA's website. Now, guys, BBVA is launching their third crypto offering, so they are well versed in the world of crypto. Spanish multinational bank BBVA announced on Monday that it is expanding its crypto offering to include USDC coin for private and institutional clients in Switzerland. The move marks the bank's third crypto offering alongside the service of Bitcoin and Ethereum as it continues to innovate with decentralized finance and AI. The bank's private and institutional clients in Switzerland can now manage USDC funds in the same place they manage their traditional finances, so that's a major step. USDC is one of the leading stablecoins. A stablecoin is designed to have a stable value, as we know. Stablecoins can be used to trade cryptocurrencies in different crypto exchanges, as we also know. Here's a quote: "We want to offer our private clients a simple access to the tokenized product they are most interested in and cannot access through traditional financial institutions. Meanwhile, our institutional clients need to provide options to guarantee the assets they manage." This coming from Philippe Mayer, head of digital solutions and blockchain at BBVA in Switzerland. He goes on to say, "We will analyze all the crypto assets they are investing in to continue building our offering with future innovative solutions." One thing that I wanted to mention about this particular move by BBVA, considering they are Ripple partners, considering they're using, I mean, this was as of December of just last year, December 2023. They're using Medico for crypto custody. That's a Ripple partner. Back in 2017, they were already experimenting with DLT technology using the Ripple network. And now we're hearing this news that they want to integrate USDC. So that is a stablecoin, not the RLUSD. Of course, the RLUSD is not out yet. But to my point this morning, if you guys didn't catch this morning's video, I do urge you watch it. I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. With Green Eggs and Sam, when he was discussing Ripple and the stablecoins, I did talk a little bit about this concept that, you know, stablecoin regulation is something that I think blindsided Ripple to a degree. I think all of crypto I think they thought that cryptocurrency was going to be regulated as a whole, and that governments were not going to compartmentalize different types of, I guess, subsets of cryptocurrencies like stablecoins, etc., first. And so, because now we have this, I think this outlook that the framework is going to be that the stablecoins are going to be regulated first, Ripple kind of had to kick it in high gear and create something that would be beneficial for this particular step towards full crypto adoption. And you know, partners like BBVA, they were not they were not looking to use stablecoins, but because stablecoins are being regulated, they now have to. They're kind of forced by government regulators to use stablecoins. So now they're using USDC in this particular case. But I do believe that once Ripple does release their stablecoin, I think a lot of these Ripple partners are going to use Ripple's stablecoin instead of a third-party stablecoin. Now, that's just my guess. A lot of these companies are already Ripple enabled, so it would make sense for them to do that. Anyway, just spitballing there. Wanted to keep moving because Thun's another Ripple partner. They have just announced another partnership with MBank. They're forging a strategic alliance to transform cross-border payments in the Silk Road region. So Thun's, guys, a Ripple partner, the smart superhighway for money movement around the world, is proud to welcome the OJCS commercial bank Kyrgyzstan MBank as a member of the Thun's Direct Global Network. This collaboration allows MBank to connect businesses and individuals in Kyrgyzstan directly to over 7 billion mobile wallets and bank accounts around the world to make payments in real time in over 130 countries and 80 currencies in a faster, more convenient and reliable way. So another Ripple partner here, merging with, you know, banks in countries where I don't even think Ripple has a presence yet in Kyrgyzstan, but maybe I'm wrong. Through this alliance, guys, Thun's and MBank will facilitate seamless money movement from one country to another. The collaboration empowers local licensed institutions and merchants to connect to a wide range of transactions, including B2B, P2P, B2C, and C2B payments. These services will support diverse cross-border use cases, including foreign education payments, e-commerce transactions, and local acceptance of gig economy payments. So all the things that, you know, will benefit the people of Kyrgyzstan. And they're all doing this with the help of a Ripple-enabled bank, Thun's, which has been connected to Ripple for quite some time now. So I thought that was some great news. A lot of these projects are cropping up, and sometimes, you know, the connections do need to be spelled out to us. Luckily, we have great thinkers in the community like Crypto Eddie at Sentosumo Saba here on Twitter. What does Project PAX mean for XRP? Okay, so this just came out. This is a Swift integrated cross-border payment solution with stablecoins. Again, stablecoins, guys. This has been the focus now for, I think, 2020, the latter half at least of 2023, and certainly into 2024. They plan to be commercialized in 2025. Hyperledger Labs and Data Chain with Progmat. Progmat stablecoin backed by SBI Group, guys, which is a Ripple partner, a big Ripple partner, and hooking up with Swift's API to keep things smooth and cut costs. How does this benefit XRP? The mention of the inter-blockchain communication protocol in the stack suggests a focus on blockchain interoperability. So the XRPL, especially with its EVM sidechain, could potentially connect or communicate via IBC, allowing for transactions or data to flow between the XRP ledger and other blockchains supported by this project. If XRPL were to integrate or were to be supported by middlemen like LCP, it could facilitate smoother interactions across different blockchain environments. This middleware could handle the complexities of cross-border transactions, making the XRPL's assets or functionalities accessible within a broader ecosystem. So again, leveraging complex integration, complex interoperability to be able to tokenize more things. Liquidity pool by Toki. And so Toki's role is providing liquidity pools, and that's going to be crucial for the XRPL too. If XRP or tokenized assets on the XRPL need to be exchanged or used in cross-border transactions, having a liquidity pool could ensure that there's enough liquidity for these operations. Hence, enhancing the utility of XRP in a real world application. So, sometimes it isn't so straightforward how we're going to see XRP use cases expand, but they will, guys, with more utility and more interoperability. Number 4, she says here, the mention of adapting to Swift's API for banks to instruct blockchain settlements align with XRPL's potential use case. The XRPL could be part of this setup where banks or financial institutions use familiar interfaces to initiate transactions that settle on the XRP ledger or involve XRP, leveraging its fast transaction times and low costs. Given that Project Pax aims for regulatory compliance, the XRPL's approach to compliance, especially in regions like Japan with its stablecoin regulations, could make it a fitting component. This compliance aspect ensures that transactions involving the XRPL could be legally recognized and utilized in a real economy. And so, this just a comment as this did come out. Japan megabanks to tap blockchain and Swift for instant trade payments. Again, guys, the institutional adoption, the interoperability with a lot of these banks. Remember, a lot of these Japanese banks are also part of a committed consortium that is leveraging RippleNet already. So Sumitomo Mitsui Bank, that's one of them. Mitsuo Financial, MUFG, that's another one. So this is all just part and parcel to how we're going to see, more XRP utility, even if we're not seeing it directly, guys. Indirectly, we're going to see that XRPL functionality eventually tokenizing through the XRPL and leveraging XRP, enhancing real-world applications. So wanted to thank Sento Sumo Saba just for pointing that out. Let's remember, it's going to be the network effects, guys, that grow the Ripple network. And this is confirmation of that. Okay, Smoke here on Twitter bringing this to our attention. Confirmation XRP will benefit from network effects. So this interoperability that I speak of, the integration with this Swift system, the Thun's partnerships, the BBVA partnerships, once we see these BRICS countries really come on board, because a lot of their central banks are also leveraging RippleNet. And, there's so much more here, guys, to suggest XRP is going to be utilized in a real world setting, but we do need to see those network effects grow. So Smoke is saying here, as the use of XRP grows, network effects will persuade clients to use the Ripple network over the Swift network. And as the Ripple protocol becomes widely adopted, the demand for XRP will increase. Just remember, guys, Ripple's blockchain strategy. Ripple provides a sharp contrast to FedNow. Ripple was able to start with a clean slate and develop blockchain payments from scratch. It used specific blockchain features to craft its disruptive application. Customers dissatisfied with costly, opaque, and slow cross-border remittances and used blockchains to create its faster, secure, and lower-cost applications. And as it says down here, as XRP use grows, network effects could persuade clients to use the Ripple network over the incumbent Swift solution. So, as we're seeing the landscape change, and I know it isn't as cut and dry as we had hoped, but guys, eventually all these network effects will enhance XRP utility along with other coins with utility. Over time, if the Ripple protocol becomes widely adopted, demand for XRP may increase, leading to an increase in price. So that is the other thing, guys. More demand equals a higher price for XRP. Unlike information protocols like HTTP or SMTP, investors can directly own a stake in Ripple, the value transport layer of the internet. So, we're all eyeing a potential IPO. I did do a video on a potential IPO, a Ripple IPO, perhaps set for 2025. I will link that video up here in the top right-hand corner if you're interested. Just remember what we have compared to other cryptocurrencies. Regulatory clarity. The partial victory in Ripple's legal battle with the SEC has provided some regulatory clarity, which could lead to increased adoption of financial institutions. This courtesy of JXRP here on Twitter. We also have utility in financial transactions. XRP is designed for fast, low-cost international money transfers. And guys, that was always the use case, at least the main use case. But there are so many other options, so many other applications for XRP that, we can only imagine. David Schwartz did say this a long time ago. We can't even comprehend all the use cases that XRP can perform, just because we're not that far ahead in the future. They have future-proofed this so that there are going to be more use cases built on the XRP ledger. There's market sentiment. There's a strong sentiment amongst investors that users on the platform like X, that XRP could see significant growth due to its utility in the real world, financial landscapes, especially from developments with the RLUSD, etc. community and the ecosystem. XRP has a robust community and ecosystem, which is often cited as the reason for its potential growth. You guys won't be able to find, I think you guys would be hard-pressed to find another community in crypto Twitter that is so passionate about a cryptocurrency and an ecosystem surrounding a cryptocurrency, I guess I should say, because it's not just XRP. It's really the whole ecosystem that is going to help the price increase. Price predictions and speculation, of course. We've got innovation in finance, diversification, potential for institutional adoption, guys. So many things here to suggest that it's going to be about the network effect that gets XRP up and rolling. In the meantime, though, we're trading it on spec. That's okay too. And for more information on what I'm trading, how much XRP I'm selling this bull run, you can find me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.